Hi folks, and we are back to the Paradox Mega Campaign. We're not even at war! Wow, that's a rare occurrence. Not for long though. We're heavily recruiting, preparing for another one. In the meantime, okay, the balanced budget thing is working, sort of. Ah, functionalism. Education efficiency and colonial migration. That'll certainly kick things off here, won't it? Literacy is still shooting up, getting to the 40% mark. I think we may need... Construction of cruiser and battleship. Wow. Okay. For the time being, I think the commerce raiders will be enough. That would increase the life rating, so allow for greater colonization efforts. Well, that is also pretty good. So let's go for that. May even add guards to our Imperial Guard. Nationwide Political Reform Club has formed in Portugal. Club has made it its agenda to reform the Portuguese voting system. They have initially been able to gain a fair amount of political traction in the public debate. The club wants to see our Jeffersonian voting system replaced with a proportional representation. Right. The amount of traction that the club has been able to garner, we would be hard-pressed if we gave it no attention. On the other hand, reform might not be our agenda. Yeah, well, not really much choice if it's one militancy for everyone. So let's do that. Any great power exertion exists 5. Oh, we might have been able to do that when Germany was... never mind. I'll have to wait for another big war by another great power. For a humiliate casus belli is useless. For our purposes of gaining territory. Iceland has invented the muzzle-loaded rifle, okay. Yeah, okay. Call... Oh. Neo-Scottish Liberation of New England against the USA. Well... Sure. I don't think you'll need our help. Where is the source of the Nile? The Royal Geographic Society has announced that an award will be presented to the first explorer who determines the source of the Nile. I think the source of the Nile is typically parental relationship issue from early childhood, leading to systemic denial of everything. Consider oh yeah, well, outfit an expedition. Super cheap. And another crash. We're back. Okay, so war declared by Canada and the USA, and yeah, they should make very short work of this. Alliance offer from Brazil. Sure. The CSA. First the USA, now the CSA. Oh, actually moved over there. No, I don't want to ally Bengal, thanks. Maybe we should, yeah, declare war on Paramata system. Regain that territory, or this territory, or that territory. And start stitching up together our Near and Middle East holdings. Oh, conquest. There's a oh crap, there's a conquest option. That I didn't see. Conquest, I think, means several provinces instead of just the one. I think would have taken the whole thing. Crap. A lot of different stuff getting built. That's good. As far as industry goes, we're far ahead Poland, right? Yeah. Kursk, Mazovich, oh, wow, they are really concentrating that industry. Yeah, we're getting the infamy, I know. I like the telegraph sound it makes when he's elected. Very apropos. Ooh. Minority building restrictions, plus 5% assimilation rate. Oh yes, of course. As many as we can, make them Portuguese. Conquest is what? I think conquest is everything. Annex a single state country or a civilized nation. Yeah. Let's conquer the whole thing. That is infamy for nothing, but what the heck. Rather take the whole thing in one fell swoop than piecemeal it. And another crash. Excellent. Oh yes, let's repeat our actions. We actually want a conquest war. So we can take everything that is not bolted down. Okay, USA is cooking. That's controlled by Yucatan. You can barely see the stripes. Green on green on green. Lots of ships. Lots of units. We'll make sense of it once all the recruitment is done. Okay, elections. Monarchical majority still, so state capitalism is still the policy. The Geneva Convention, oh. Having seen the brutality, blah blah blah. Someone's over 5. Maybe Canada's over 5. Or the US. That provides reduction to war exhaustion, faster organization regain rate, but we also have additional infamy. So it slows down reduction by 1/3 in wartime and by 1/5 in peacetime, if my memory serves properly. Infamy, it won't really be a problem. I don't think. Because even if it goes sky high, who's going to want to fight us? That's kind of the philosophical, yeah, so reducing the exhaustion and making sure troops reconstitute faster. Think that's worth it? If nothing else for the, you know, human rights cause. That's why we're doing it. Bravo, Henri Dunant. We don't have enough influence under that. That's fine. For the time being. Apologies. Could move the mic away in time. If I forget to edit that out. Sorry, I sneezed. Let's see. There are no gods. Anyone that is moralist will gain militancy. Okay, anyone will become militant anyway, so there are no gods. Besides your emperor. All hail the mighty emperor. So, we can declare war, But only with a concession. Okay, we haven't finished the actual conquest. Compsognathus. Oh. New species of saurian was found and named Compsognathus. Says the lizard reminds us somewhat of birds, but such a relationship cannot be justified. Idiot. Research, okay. Like that sound. Okay, we're still far ahead in industry. Finally finished that, and maybe we should really move ahead with the education efficiency, because literacy improves everything. In the meantime, let's quickly check with that extra 10% uncivilized nation in Yemen. Yeah, okay. Coming right for us. It's gonna speed up. Excellent. I want to check. Where is it? Never. Okay, there. Oh, really? Ah, we may need the colonial negotiations for that to happen. Okay, just the rifles were not enough to put us over the threshold here. Ooh, it's gonna take a while yet. Yeah, that's all 30. Essentially means it's terrible terrain to colonize. Is what that means. Sure. I think we have a bit of an added window of opportunity here, so should we just increase the How's our overall check? People are stopping to, from becoming soldiers. So yeah, we're not to the point... where we're actually losing too many people to be able to raise the armies we need, but... yeah, okay. I would then like to decrease tariffs a bit more. See if our people can afford more stuff. War policy in a heated election. Okay, so... we need more militarists. And the trade policy? No. All free trade. Oh, excellent. Field fortifications. This was the first fortification using modern materials and new engineering techniques. So concrete, I think. Wow. That's a lot of extra defense. Partido Regenerador. What the... that's not the socialists. That's the socialists. What the hell is that? I have no idea. Regeneration Party, as in... something. Okay, how's this going? Is the population actually increasing craftsmen in Wales? Let's see. Okay, there actually are quite a lot more craftsmen here. Well, we did have a factory, but it was in constant deficit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need so many more specialists here. Fabric, steel, and timber. Well, we're making it, but... Wow, the deficits just keep growing and growing. Now it's luxury clothing here. Okay, we're yeah. Providing furnishings, but also most of the machine parts, yeah, half of the machine parts production on the planet. Quite a lot of those, so that's fine. My god, a lot of artisans are making liquor. Yeah, the factory output is nothing compared to the artisanal. Wouldn't mind having more tea. Double checking just... Oh, artisans are making almost nothing. Nothing at all in terms of luxury clothing. Okay. We're real short on that. Yeah, we need more dyes, silk. Wow, our lumber mills are super efficient. Compared to what the artisans make. Yeah, okay. Economy is doing fine, I guess. Finish the recruitment, and we'll organize all of that. Oh, come on, we need the Casus Belli. Ah, finally. Breech-loaded rifle armament. A breech-loading weapon is a firearm in which the cartridge or shell is inserted or loaded into a chamber integral to the rear portion of a barrel instead of the muzzle. Although breech-loading weapons were developed as far back as late 14th century, breech-loading became more successful with the improvements in precision engineering and machining in the 19th century. Oh yeah. That increases attacks. That also means... Oh yeah. 7, 6, 100 discipline. Oh, so you gain attack but lose defense. They have 2 maneuver though instead of the 1. Yeah, so we have an Imperial Guard. We might as well have guards in it instead of basic infantry. The Imperial Guard is meant to be attacking anyway, right? Only from Lisbon. So, how many do we need? Is it 6 infantry you've got? Yeah, 6. So, if we add... Yeah, we need more artillery, actually. If we add 6 infantry, a hussar and an engineer will need 8 artillery. Yeah, that seems about right. So, only from Portugal, but actually I don't want to have people die from there, so. There we go. Bring the engineer over. No unemployed workers in our nation. Wow. Anyone who wants a job can find one. A well-paying job. Wait a minute. I see something I don't like. Yes, the monarchic party. Thank you. We want state capitalism implemented. No new projects. That means that there's railroad everywhere? Wow. Even in Ireland. Can you believe that? Actual infrastructure. Well, we'll need to improve our railroad technology so we can improve our infrastructure in general after this. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, Paramata Sistan will get annexed. Increase funding. start the war in a month, or do we need to wait at all? I don't think we need to wait at all. Yeah, why wait? Yeah, don't call allies that don't accept. Oh, I forgot to check. Can we now colonize anything? No, not yet. Colonial negotiations, mission to civilize, and bold action will be needed, I think. Huh, there's a Russia inside Poland. Interesting. Oh, that was renamed the American... okay, no, I don't want that. The Lusitanian Armada, and this is the Imperial Fleet. So many troops to still be recruited. Let's double check. Yeah, that'll be fine. To wait until that's done. So that's taken. Go to Halaban. Move on to that. Head done. And how far along are we? They would not accept yet. Give them time. Shouldn't take too long. Right. In fact, I don't think I even need to be at that much supply. They don't have any armies. Okay. Tariff reduction, I think, has improved on the amount of things people can get. So because we can reduce that further, we shall. For the time being, though, wait on all the recruitment to be done, or reorganize the military and the navy, conquer Paramatasistan. That's a nice, sizable chunk of territory right there. Reduce the border gore. Next up should be Italy, so we can join up there. And then Basra. And then, even though we don't have the ideal border, we could, yeah, walk from Finisterre to the Strait of Hormuz, essentially. Once we capture more Deccan, we may even go to the subcontinent at some point. All the way down to Malacca in the very, very distant future, maybe. All of that, though, will be next time. Until then.